I, of course, picked the most gloomy, dark, stormy day ever to film the happiest video. By the title of this video, you guys already know, or if you have been following me on Instagram, you know by now that Jason and I are expecting. I'm pregnant, 13 weeks today. And then by the time that you guys see this video, I will be, I think, at least almost 14 weeks, if not 14 weeks. Things have been going really, really well. I've had a pretty smooth first trimester, which I want to do like an actual first trimester recap, which is already blowing my mind that I'm pretty much already done with the first trimester. It went by so fast, but the time between me finding out and me being able to tell you guys that we're pregnant has felt like also an eternity. We weren't necessarily trying, but we weren't preventing anymore. So Jason and I have been married for over 5 years, and kind of around our anniversary, which was in March, we decided to start having real conversations about getting off of my birth control. And so back in May, I got off the pill with the full expectation that it was gonna take a while to like have my body detox being off of that pill. And so we were not expecting it to happen as soon as it did, but we officially found out on August 10th, which is crazy because that means that basically when we found out, we were already about 6 weeks pregnant, and I had basically no real symptoms that I could identify. I guess maybe because I've never been pregnant before, I didn't really know what to look for, but I was really, really surprised that we got pregnant when we did, and so beyond like grateful and thankful that happened the way that it did, because when we got off birth control, that was the first time that I actually started to feel really anxious and really nervous about the possibility of not being able to get pregnant or to just have complications. And so when I got off the pill, I felt like that was a moment of just being like, okay, Lord, you know when this is supposed to happen and if this is supposed to happen. And so it was just complete trust from that moment forward, and it's been trust ever since that moment that we found out we're pregnant. I actually did take a video of finding out that I was pregnant because I took the test when Jason was actually out of town. So we'll backtrack. We got back from New York, and the next week we had a wedding in Virginia, and Jason was actually a part of the wedding party. And so he left a day early because the guys were doing a bachelor party before the actual like rehearsal dinner. And then my plan was to fly up the next day. And so Jason actually left that morning. I think it was around like 6 or 7 a.m. So I drove him to the airport on August 10th. And after I ended up dropping him off at the airport, I came home and like made breakfast and just had a really pretty normal morning. Then it got really weird because it was kind of around probably like 11 or noon. I was sitting at home alone, and I was actually sitting at our kitchen island, and I just had this thought to take a pregnancy test. And when I say like I wasn't basing it off of any symptoms, I mean that like there was nothing going through my mind that was like, oh, your boobs have been feeling bigger, you should take a pregnancy test, or like, oh, you smelled something weird 2 weeks ago, you should take a pregnancy test. It was truly like I was just sitting there at the island, and I was like, I wonder if I should take a pregnancy test. And I wasn't going off of anything, so I felt kind of crazy, honestly. And I talked myself out of taking the test for like an hour, but then it kind of just like crept back up in my mind again. And so I was just like, you know what, I have one under the counter from the only other time I've ever taken a pregnancy test, which was maybe a year into our marriage. So I've only ever taken one other pregnancy test. That's what I mean. I've never been the type of person that's like, I wonder if I'm pregnant, I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. I've always just been like, I wonder if I'm pregnant, and then I just don't take a test. But this was the only other time that I've taken a pregnancy test. And so I had one under my counter that was expired. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this expired one, because I actually had a new pack under the counter as well that Jason and I had bought after we got off birth control just to have on hand. But for some reason in my mind, I was like, there's no way I'm pregnant. I don't wanna waste one of the non-expired ones. So naturally, I'm like, I'm gonna take the expired pregnancy test. You guys will see in the video, but the reason I took so many tests is because one, when I took the first pregnancy test, I thought maybe it was wrong because it was actually like expired. So that's why I could not actually believe it and had to take like multiple tests. I ended up taking a few tests, and I won't like include every single one because I took a bunch, but basically I decided to film it because I was like, on the literal off chance that this is positive and Jason's not here, I really want to have this video. And so he's gonna see the video like while I'm editing this all together, but he actually hasn't even seen the video of me taking the pregnancy test yet. So I'm honestly really interested to see what his reaction is. Obviously he's so excited, but you guys can watch the full video. Okay. Jawas is out of town, and I don't know why I feel like I should take a pregnancy test, but I don't think that I am. I guess it doesn't hurt to know. And if I'm not, I'm just gonna obviously delete this because this is so silly. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Okay. I don't know why I waited till he was out of town to do this. He literally left this morning, and I don't know, I just had this feeling, and I've been meaning to do this for like the last couple of days, and then as I was just like sitting alone without him, I started getting like really paranoid. And so I don't know, I just felt like maybe I need to take a test. I've only ever taken one test in our entire marriage before, and it was negative. So I don't know why. This is what happens when I get sat with my thoughts for too long. Okay, I think it's been 3 minutes. Okay, one line, one faded line, does that mean, wait, if the line is faded, you can kind of see it, does that mean? But does that mean that it's pregnant? 2 lines? Okay, I need to take a different one. I have a different one. No way. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna literally have to wait to go to the bathroom again to take this. What? Oh my gosh. This is real? Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh. What? No way. Oh my gosh, I think I'm actually pregnant. No way, no way. Actually, this is real. Can this be wrong twice? I don't know, I like don't actually believe it. Like I don't actually believe this. Like can this thing literally tell you if you're pregnant or not? Like does this mean that I'm pregnant? I mean, yeah, I guess. But like it just seems too like simple. Like this can't not. How does it know? Oh my gosh! It literally says yes. Like, I guess I have to believe that. Oh. I literally took so many. I'm so. No way.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank God I'm flying to go meet Jason tomorrow. I literally could not. I wish he was here. Why did I do this when he went out of town? Oh, I just got so in my head, but I guess I wasn't crazy. No freaking way.
So as you guys just saw, I was so in shock. I don't think I actually believed that a tiny like strip of paper could tell me that I was pregnant. And so it was just one of those things that I was like, is this real? Like, it's so hard to wrap your mind around it when you actually see the positive, or that it says pregnant, or that it has like the double lines. You're like, okay, but actually, is this true? So really, it didn't feel real until Jason and I went to our first appointment, which was at 7.5 weeks. We got to go and we got to see the heartbeat. So we couldn't hear the heartbeat at the time, but we got to see the heartbeat. And then we also got to do an ultrasound. And that is like when it started to feel like so real. I will say it has been so strange. I feel like during my first trimester, because I haven't felt a ton of the symptoms that I feel like a lot of pregnant women feel during their first trimester, but I have been feeling some of like the bloating. I'm not showing quite yet. I guess I can show you guys what I look like. Okay, so sorry it's literally so dark, but basically this is it. I'm 13 weeks and just a little bit like bloated at this point. Also, I think I've been bloated enough, or at least like false showing, maybe slightly showing at this point, to where there was one person who commented on my fall lookbook that they were getting pregnant vibes, and I just left it because I was like, you know what, everyone is gonna find out in a couple of weeks, and honestly, if you noticed, then I don't mind that, because I just feel like it's not gonna be a secret. And I thought it was kind of funny that someone actually like picked up on the fact that my outfits were kind of changing in the last couple of videos. But that is why I'm so excited about this announcement, because I can finally show you guys my outfits without like putting my arms in front of my stomach or like having to work around my new body. And so as things develop, I'm definitely still gonna be filming outfit idea videos, and I'm actually so excited and challenged to film some maternity looks. I definitely got a little bit, not like nervous or stressed, but like I definitely had the thought, what do I wear now that my body is about to change, and it's about to change rapidly? How do I still dress myself in a way that like I feel really confident and that also feels really true to me? So that's something that I'm gonna be exploring over the next 6 months. We are due in April, and we actually are gonna do a gender reveal, I believe, in November. We did take the gender / like genetics test, so we have the results for it, but we are gonna try to not look or find out and be surprised with our friends and family sometime in November, hopefully. But everything looked good with that. And then I also did all my blood work and stuff around my like 12-week appointment, and everything looked good there. So we're feeling really good. We're really excited. I actually have a video of telling Jason that we're pregnant, and some videos of like really close friends and family telling them that I might include in like an upcoming video or a vlog, or might just keep it to myself. I don't know, but I do have those, which I'm so glad that I took those, because I knew I really wanted them. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't want this video to be too long because I really want to do like a first trimester recap, because honestly, since we found out we're pregnant, it's just changed a lot of things in our mind and the way we think and the way that we've been planning for the future and just practical things. So I want to do like a full first trimester recap and how I've been feeling and my body and all of that. But I'm so excited to let you guys in on this, and I just feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I've been the most dodgy online that I have ever been. I've never had to like keep a secret, and so I'm so excited to like finally be able to vlog and not have to be making sure that an ultrasound isn't in the background or like trying to hide my like state of my body. I just feel now that this is out, I can just like breathe easy knowing that you guys know. But we're so excited, and I cannot believe it happened, guys. Like, we were really hoping we would get pregnant sometime this year, and just the fact that it happened when it it did. It's just such a gift, and we're so excited that the baby's due in April. That just feels like such a happy time to like start a new season of life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys will probably be seeing some maternity clothing styling content, and then also maybe some baby stuff. I don't really know what that's gonna even look like, and again, we can talk all about that in first trimester recap slash just probably we'll have a lot of heart-to-heart vlogs moving forward about what that stuff will look like. But I am so excited. And I'm so grateful for you guys, and just it's so cool to me that you guys have been along on Jason and I's journey from the time that I moved into like our first apartment to when we got engaged to our getting married, anniversaries, and moving into this house, and now this. It's so sweet, and it's so special to get to bring you guys along on yet another chapter of our lives. And so I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for clicking on this video and for watching and hopefully being excited with us. But we're just so grateful for you guys and just the chance to bring you guys along. So I love you guys so much. I'm so happy you guys know, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. See ya.